Well, hello there, wonderful folks. It's such a delight to have you back. Today's agenda? Exploring a topic that's likely crossed many of your paths, the aftermath of parting ways with a narcissist. Ever experience that gut-wrenching feeling when a narcissist abruptly ends things or leaves you utterly bewildered? It's all part of their elaborate scheme to maintain control. The twist? Narcissists harbor secrets divulged only gradually to select others. Today we're peeling back the layers to reveal some of these concealed truths that narcissists work tirelessly to bury after cutting ties. Here's a teaser: their hold on you isn't quite severed yet. That said, whether you've weathered a narcissistic breakup or are simply intrigued by their behavior, prepare for a riveting exposé. Brace yourselves for the startling revelations narcissists would prefer remained hidden. Let's dive right in. 1. The illusion of transformation. Narcissists excel at deception. They craft a facade of change, despite their actions betraying their true nature. Deep down, they remain unchanged, clinging to harmful traits and destructive patterns. They may deftly shift blame onto you, leading you to believe you were the catalyst for their misdeeds. As they seek new avenues to gratify their desires, they go to great lengths to portray growth and contentment. Their aim? Undermining your perception of their danger and rationalizing past inflictions of pain. Let's not be fooled by the front, though. There has been no significant change in the ego. Their main goal is to get you to believe that their new supply is better than yours, which will let them off the hook for past mistakes. If they try to make a comeback, they'll put on a show of regret and change, saying they will make things right. But these are just empty words. The truth is that the narcissist never really loved you and can't change. Their excuses and promises to change are just ways for them to get back in charge of you. Once they're back in your life, the abuse will start all over again, getting worse each time until they leave you again. The narcissist story depends on you holding on to the hope of change. This keeps them feeling good about themselves and lets them off the hook for their actions. 2. Sneaky plans to return. When a narcissist dumps someone, they hide their desire to get back together with them. No matter how long it's been since the breakup, they always seem to find their way back to old sources of selfish pleasure. The narcissist is always planning to get back together with their ex, even if it's been days, months, or even years. For a narcissist, people are just things they own, and the fact that you broke up with them doesn't stop them from dreaming about how excited you are for them to come back. There is hope in the mess they've left behind, even though they've left you all confused. This move was planned to trick you into seeing things clearly and putting things to rest when they eventually come back. 3. Ways to keep an eye on things. The narcissist hides the fact that they are still keeping an eye on your life even after the relationship is over. Even after you've cut ties with them, they will still be obsessed with your every move, whether they're watching you in person or following you online. They are still very interested in your health, what you do, how you're recovering from their abuse, and any new relationships you make. If you try to set limits or stop talking to them to set boundaries, they will only find other ways to stay in charge of your life. This could mean pretending to be worried and calling your friends and family to find out where you are and what you're doing. A narcissist doesn't feel like they lose power over you when a relationship ends. They think of you as their property and think they have the right to stay in your life. Because of this, they keep trying to stay in touch with you, either directly or indirectly, so they can keep their hold on you. 4. The story doesn't end. One common way narcissists act is by avoiding end. People involved won't explain or make peace with the end of the relationship, so you'll have to figure out for yourself why, how, and when things went wrong. The narcissist stays in charge and stops you from going forward by keeping you confused and blaming yourself all the time. They like the power difference that happens when you have to question your own choices and behaviors. The lack of closure also helps their plans for the future because they can come back whenever they want without being held responsible. They make sure they can come back whenever it suits them by controlling the story and your feelings. This way, they avoid being caught and manipulated. The quiet and sudden disappearance after the discard only make your feelings of not being good enough and longing stronger, making sure they stay with you. When someone you once trusted betrays you, whether they are a friend or family member, it can cause you a lot of pain and confusion. It feels like the ground has been pulled out from under you, and you're not sure what you thought about that person or yourself. People who have been betrayed often feel angry, hurt, and have a deep fear of others that lasts long after the shock wears off. During these times you may feel confused and doubtful of yourself as you try to make sense of the betrayal and how you see the person who hurt you. But it's important to remember that what they do shows what kind of person they are, not what kind of person you are. It's okay to be upset and angry, but keep in mind that you're not the only one going through this. Sharing your story and getting help can be very helpful in starting to heal, which can help you trust yourself and others again. Your thoughts and experiences not only help you heal, but they also give hope to people who are going through similar problems. We can keep talking about this in the comments, where we can also help and support each other as we heal. If you thought the information in this video was useful, please assist by clicking the I like button, subscribing to our channel, and sharing this video with others who might find it useful. We work hard to make material that speaks to you because of your support. In addition to the film, we're also giving you other tools to help you along the way. Click on the links below to get a free book and learn more about one-on-one lessons. These tools are meant to give you useful information and useful tips to help you deal with and get through the problems that come with betrayal. Thanks for living in our neighborhood. We really value your participation and contributions. This week, take care of yourself and may you be healthy and strong. Remember to put yourself first, and until next time, stay strong.